Liv, hey, I just wanted to check on you. How are you feeling after that brutal match out there?
Kayla, I've never felt better.
I,